Hello, welcome to a brief explanation of the Risk and Issue Management feature within ITM Platform. This video is applicable to portfolio managers and project managers. In this video, we will explain how to use the Risk and Issue Management feature. This function allows companies to identify, manage, and control risks and issues, such as bugs, problems, or change requests. To access this feature, click on the Risk and Issues tab within a project. The Risk section shows us, in a graphical manner, the risks that project already has. On the right side of the screen is a graph that represents the impact and probability of a set of risks. Each risk has a risk level that can be customized by the company. You can see where each risk falls in the matrix as well. This information is also available in a list view, which will allow you to customize the information presented in the risk registry. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will look at the risk titled Loss of Key Personnel. The general section contains information such as the risk name, description, type, and status. In the Potential Impact on Project section, we can see the impact, probability, and risk matrix. You can input the risk occurrence impact of a project if the risk were to occur. This includes what the cost is going to be, what the schedule variation of the project is going to be, and what the change in scope is going to be if there is any. At the bottom of the section, you can identify if there are any tasks affected by this risk. In this case, we can specify whether these tasks were affected by the scope, budget, or schedule. The Task section of each project also has a Risk and Issues tab. You can click on a specific task and be presented with the risks and issues that affect that task. If we look back at the risk, Loss of Key Personnel, we will see the next section of the risk, which is Risk Management. We can assign a risk manager who will take care of the mitigation plan, contingency plan, and attach any documents that might be of interest for the management of this risk. If a risk requires a task to tackle it, then one can be created. The task can be created in this section or through an associated existing task. You have the option to use tasks to calculate the total cost of risk management, or the risk manager can set it manually. The same can be done for the total hours of risk management. The last section is where you will find the associated issues if there are any. Now let's look at the Issues section. This project has 3 different types of issues: a change request, a problem, and a bug. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will look at the issue titled Design Engineer Resignation, since it is a problem with an open status. Like the Risk section, the Issues section requires you to input the issue name, type, and status. Once again, you can see the tasks affected by the issue if there are any. We can also view the tasks to tackle the issue. Notice that in this case, we have chosen to use the tasks to calculate both the cost and the hours. We can also view the associated risks. For this issue, there is only one associated risk, which is linked directly from the risk itself. Since this issue is open, there is no information in the Issue Resolution section yet. To explain the Issue Resolution section, we will look at the issue titled Middleware Rejecting Connections because it is a closed issue. You can see the final resolution, the change in project cost, and the project schedule, both of which can be inputted from a risk, as well as the change in scope and any related documents. All this information is summarized in the dashboard of the project, which will show us graphical information related to the risks and issues. We can view the project risk map, the total cost of risk management, the total cost of issue management, the total cost of open risk occurrence, which is the amount of money that is now at stake, the total schedule variation of risk occurrence. This allows us to know the amount of days going to be passed if those risks occur, the total cost of change for closed issues, which in this case is 17%, the total schedule variation for closed issues, and the total cost of issues by type. In this case, 17% of the issues are bugs, 83% are problems, and there are no change requests. This concludes the brief overview of the Risk and Issue Management feature. This video demonstrated the purpose of the Risk and Issue Management feature and how it works in ITM Platform, including the Risk section, the Issues section, and the dashboard section as it relates to risks and issues. If you would like to know more about the features of ITM Platform, please look at our other videos, email support@itmplatform.com, or request a demo directly through our website. Thank you very much for listening.